Hello everybody, how are we all doing today? How are we all doing? I'm trying to negotiate with OBS just to get it to function. Hi everybody. Hello everybody. I know my camera's a bit dark because I haven't got my key light on because I've got a tiny little bit of a headache. I took a paracetamol about 20 minutes ago, so hasn't kicked in yet, but it's very bright and it's very warm here. Got my fan on. It's not pointed at me because reasons. Shut up, son. Maybe not that up. Oh my goodness, come here. No. Just casually arguing with my desk fan, which isn't on my desk because I am sorely lacking plug sockets in my bedroom because I have too many things to plug in. I've got all of my PC set up. I've got a fan, I've got 2 chargers, I've got my telly, I've got my Chromecast, I've got my record player, I've got 2 lamps, I've got my fairy lights, got 2 sets of fairy lights. I have too many things plugged in my bedroom. But not to a ridiculous extent like that one episode of The Simpsons. If anybody remembers that one. But yeah, just gonna take things very slow today. I do want to play the rest of the demo for Death Howl because it was really fun the last time we played it, and it's something I've been meaning to get back to for a while. Just haven't got around to it. Not doing my nails on stream anymore because it is just such a faff setting up the camera and remembering to like hold my hands in a certain place, and then I end up making mistakes with it because I'm not concentrating, so I'm gonna do it the day before, like I did yesterday. These are my nails now. So you don't get to see me do it, but you get to enjoy the fact that they are done, and they actually look good. Usually they don't. But I think when I'm a bit more used to multitasking, and when I have my new place, finally, and hopefully it'll be bigger than this place, I will hopefully get a bigger streaming desk so I can expand my horizons and do more things. But until then, I will not be doing my nails on stream. I am very tired. I say that, I've been getting a lot done, which might actually be why I am very tired. Getting a lot done. Also, hi Vigsley, sorry, I just like went full tilt into just chatting, but I hope you have a good worky lurky. And I hope you're doing well. I hope everybody's doing well. I am suddenly very tired. So I've been wondering, because I managed last week to do all my streams. I managed last week to do everything that I wanted to do, including streams and recordings and like housework and errands, and I managed to do it all, which is not normal. That is a very rare occurrence in which I managed to get to do all of the things that I want to. And I know it's in large part because, oh geez, I also cleaned my bedroom all in one go and didn't get tired from that, which is also very not normal, and it is in large part because I switched up my meds. Because for just over 6 years now, I've been on mirtazapine for for depression and anxiety. But since I have been switched up to duloxetine, which is in the same family, to help with my pain levels and my depression, killing 2 birds with 1 stone, I am now off mirtazapine, which had the wonderful side effects of fatigue, so also increased appetite, so weight gain. And since then, I've been eating a lot less. I've been a lot less hungry. I haven't noticed any significant weight loss as yet, but maybe that's gonna come. And I do have more energy than I did before. So, off mirtazapine and on duloxetine, I'm gonna have less pain and more energy. But I also know that this is not like a cure of any description for chronic fatigue, because I had symptoms of chronic fatigue long before I was put on mirtazapine. The mirtazapine just made things just that little bit harder, which I didn't actually realize how much until now, because I didn't get my diagnosis for chronic fatigue until a good 6 to 8 months after I was put on mirtazapine, so it was like a long road. but we got there and we're here now, and I am very sleepy, but I also like don't wanna. I've just been doing so much. Like I've been battling with phantom pee feels since I had that almost UTI weekend before last. So it's like now my brain is just like, okay, you have a spare moment, time to go to the toilet, even if I don't need to go. So I've been staying hydrated, which is really, really good. I've even got myself a mint tea. I was gonna have myself an iced coffee, but I realised that the way I make it with a electric hand whisk, I don't have one of those anymore because I got rid of mine when I was like doing a big declutter because I thought I was moving house. So I thought the less I need to carry, the better. So I got rid of it. So looking to reacquire one of those so I can make iced coffee the way I know how to make iced coffee, because it is the season for iced coffee. It is fucking warm here. It is very bright. I go outside for maybe 10 minutes tops, and that is enough for me. I have been wearing this summer dress for about 3 days. It's very comfy, although it's one of those ones that has like a side cut in the skirt. And the problem with that is that it's a very, very high side cut. So when I went on my walk earlier, every like few seconds, every few steps, I was just like shimmying my skirt back down. So I'm seeing my mom on Wednesday, and I'm going to ask her to sew it up so it's not quite as risque. But it is a very nice dress. It's a nice dress. I love this dress. And I love that I get to wear it, because last year I didn't get a summer at all. We didn't get summer here. Everybody else got a summer. Everybody else was roasting their tits off. Us here, we were getting hail in June. And it was just raining and windy and miserable and not warm. It was cold last summer. I dare not even call it a summer, because we just went straight from spring into autumn. But spring lasted until the middle of the year, and then autumn started in the middle of the year. We didn't get a summer last year. Sometimes we just don't, which sucks. Not for everybody else in the country. Everybody else in the country, when I talk about how cold it gets here in the summer, they're just like, can we swap please? And I'm just like, yeah. Because I love summer. I love summer dresses. I love being warm. Being sweaty, not so fun, because boy do I need to change my underwear. Oh, that was the tag I was going to put on my stream, was TMI, because boy do I just do that. I do just TMI. I just talk about periods and urine infections and all that shit. TMI, there we go, that's what I was going to do. Because I do this all the time. I just talk about my tits and how my cat likes to walk on them and all that shit. I think the only thing I don't talk about... Well, I say I don't talk about bowel movements. I talk about my cat's bowel movements all the time. Healthy poo. Great job. TMI, that was the tag. So I thought of it. And then when it came to like setting up my stream description today and all the info, I was like, what was it again? I don't remember. And then I started talking and it all came flooding back. So yeah. But yeah, Toby probably still... Yeah, I say probably. He will need teeth taken because he is definitely drooling, like, more frequently than he was before. And so that'll be something I'll be doing later this year, booking him in to get... I think there is incisors. They're not his front ones, they're like the side ones. Like, it's really inflamed around those two. I'm not sure about the bottom, to be honest. I haven't checked, but I really should check the bottom. So he might need all 4 of those taken. But yeah, hoping to do that in... I can't believe we're in July already. August or September, I think. Maybe September, because in September the boy will be here, and I think me and Toby will both need that extra support, and it would be nice if he was here, and then we could both cuddle Toby and let him know that we're here for him. Because he's the sweetest little baby boy, although boy has he been annoying the hell out of me lately. Oh my gosh, he doesn't do well with the heat, because he's got quite a thick coat. But I've got water bowls for him in each room now, and yesterday I was like putting ice cubes in them and they melted so fast. When we break at 3 p.m. I'm gonna put more ice cubes in his water bowls. But yeah, he does tend to just laze around in summer. Like, he'll just lie there and be like, this is fine. I mean, the fact that he's drooling means he's not dehydrated, at least. Wait, is that how that works? But yeah, something Toby's been really enjoying is the amount I get quite a lot of moths in my flat. Not the big ones, thank goodness, because that would annoy the hell out of me, but the little ones, not that they don't annoy the hell out of me, especially when they're like hiding in my bath towels. Toby fucking loves them. The moment he spots them, he goes berserk. He can't take his eyes off them. And I was just casually sitting on my toilet, as one does when they need the toilet, and one it came out like on my toilet holder, I think, can't remember exactly, and I just sort of like shooed it. Toby was in the room, he caught sight of it, and then I just watched him jump from the dehumidifier to the radiator to the shelves next to me, back down again, and then he blatted the moth against the door, the bathroom door, and I think he must have knocked it out because it just went and then it landed on the ground and it was sort of twitching, and then Toby ate it. He was just like, what is this? What is this? Nom. And I was just like, I had a front row seat to that. I had a front row seat to my cute little baby fuzzy boy hunting down that moth and showing no mercy. He killed it. He killed it and he ate it. So yeah, Toby has now developed a taste for little moths because he's definitely killed at least 3. Killed and ate probably at least 3. So yeah, but he also like, Tobes wanted a snack. It was the other thing that happened like a couple of weeks ago. My brother was around and Toby was like being a bit weird and we were like, what's that about? And then we looked up and there was a fly on the wall just like wandering around, and I was like, alright, I'm gonna get a rolled up newspaper or something. I was about to get up, then Toby jumped up onto the shelf next to the wall and just went right on it. It dropped and then it died. Toby just killed that thing stone dead. It just dropped and he spent like ages just looking around like, where the fuck did it go? I think it went down the back of the shelf. Toby, world's most deadly predator. He's the cutest thing in the world. That's how he gets you. He disarms you with the cute Puss in Boots face and then he'll stab you with his teeth. A hunter must hunt. Yes, Eileen. Yes, Eileen. But yeah, also hi Whale Hog Man, how you doing? How you doing? It's really, really warm here. I imagine it's a lot warmer where you guys are, because it always is. My weather app currently says 22 degrees, but feels like 24. So that's quite hot. We're also expecting thunderstorms today, because we always do when we have nice weather, except for those 8 days in June, like whenever the hell that was. Work is being weird, though not as terrible as it has been. That's good. That's something, at least. Weird is generally better than bad. Well, it's better than terrible, anyway. Yeah. On the subject of Toby... Right, I've talked about this before, because he needs teeth taken. It's going to happen probably in September. So what I'm thinking I might do... Something I definitely want to practice before Christmas is doing a subathon, like a long one, like a 3-day one, like a 3-day one where I don't actually go offline, even if I do go sleep. And I was thinking we could do that for our Affiliaversary in August on the 6th. Now I gotta double check what date the 6th is in August. It's a Wednesday. That's a bit of an awkward day, actually. That's a bit of an awkward day, because I usually don't stream on Wednesdays. I also have counselling, and usually have gaming sessions with friends, which we could do on stream. I've been thinking about bringing back Co-op Crimes. It was meant to be, and will still be at some point, but it was meant to be playing Spell Brigade with the lovely Ange Says Raw this week, but we were going to do it on Friday, but it's my dad's birthday on Friday, so of course I double booked, and then I was like, right, I have to go to my dad's birthday. That's kind of a given. So that was going to happen this week, but no stream this Friday. That's the other thing I was going to say, because it's my dad's birthday. So I'll be doing that. So maybe it won't actually be on the 6th, or maybe it will. It's Monday today, right? I'm pretty sure it's Monday today. Yes, it's Monday. I literally had the calendar up It was on August, but I just had to press one button to go back. So I'm gonna have a think about that, but I do want to do a big old subathon. Let me just try and figure something out. It's a bit awkward. We could do it on the 7th instead and go into the Saturday. 7th. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I got to actually do some research about subathons, especially like long ones, because I don't really know anything. I've got to like break it up. I don't want to be recording my sleep sessions, even if I do want to be streaming them, because I don't want to like overload my PC with 2 large files of nothing happening. I'm not sure. It's something to think about anyway, and I would like to try and do a 3-day subathon, or at least get as far as we can. We'll call it an uncapped one, I think, because I don't want to say, oh, we're going to do it for 3 days and then not be able to. It probably won't be timer based. In the more subs I get, the timer increases, because I still have to work under the assumption that I still have chronic fatigue, so I don't really want to do that. But we'll start on the Thursday, maybe at our usual time, and we'll just keep going for as long as we can. We'll just see how we do. But yeah, gotta get some planning in there. I'm fucking tired. I think it's finally happened, guys. I had so much energy for so long, and now I'm just like, flare. I'm just a big flare. Big flare. There it is. I've said it a lot more than that today. A lot more than that. But 371, that's a lot. Oh, I'm so sleepy. I've also got to think about what we're going to do for the subathon, like what we're going to play. So I definitely want to work co-op crimes back in there. Maybe we can do D&D. Maybe. I've got to talk to Kiki about that. I'm just trying to think, because we could get a DRG group together. Shut up, well, man. But you wouldn't be that wrong. You wouldn't be that wrong. I am so sweaty. I'm so sweaty. I've been managing to get out on a short walk every day, which is good because I know I need to. I've been exercising. I've been doing 10 squats. I won't call them actual push-ups. They're the ones where I lean on the kitchen counter and do push-ups, because I can't do actual push-ups because I think my back would break. But it's good for my arms, at least, so my arms are getting some exercise, because I don't really do much arm-based exercise except outside. My arms look nice. I have nice arms. Like, I have nice arms, guys. I don't know if you know this, but I have really nice arms. What the hell is wrong with me? What am I on? But yeah, for co-op crimes, I want to get a team together. I'm here to talk to you about the Avengers Initiative. No, I want to get a team together so we can play. It's with people who want to play Deep Rock Galactic with me. I have 3 people in mind. Only one of which I've really talked to. Viggs and Whalehog Man, if you guys would like to join me some VRG at the same time. And I'm thinking maybe getting my brother JJ in. I think that would be a good team. That would be nice. Me and my friend Kay could play some Stardew Valley. Me and a bunch of people can play Spell Brigade. Andrew's got it. I think Whalehog Man's got it too. I've got it. That could be fun. So we could do that. There's like a lot of stuff that I want to do. I am, however, taking a break from Infinity Nikki because that Stone Tree place, it's very big. It's very vertical, which was an absolute pain in the ass. And it wasn't super clear how to get around. So that was like, anytime I fell off something, I'd be like, now how the fuck do I get back up? And if I hadn't like unlocked the checkpoints, then that was really, really annoying. And also I don't like fast traveling if I don't have to, so that was annoying as well. And also to like progress in the main story, I had to buy out the entire shop in like whatever that place is called, Wishfield, I don't remember. And I had to like redeem a bunch of stuff just to get enough outfits to actually pass the styling contest. And that was a pain in the ass because I went off and did a whole bunch of other quest lines in that area. And it still wasn't enough to do that. I had to like go out of my way, which I think is like a symptom of a gacha game, that it does get to the point where even in a main quest line, is that you need to like, I didn't spend any money on it, but it was like, oh, you need this kind of currency to redeem these kinds of things, you need this kind of currency to get that currency to redeem the thing, and it was just like, this is just annoying at this point. So I am taking a break from Infinity Nikki, not least because I've played it a lot lately and I needed a break. Also, my PC needed a break from it because my PC was getting very hot playing Infinity Nikki. And don't forget to stretch, guys. Check your posture. Oh. I'm very sore. And hydrate. So yeah, even though I was like, less pain, more energy, I am still tired and I'm still sore. It was just less, not an erasure of either. Oh, I'm very sleepy, guys. I am suddenly very sleepy. I was fine until I started streaming, and now I am very tired indeed. What is this doing in here? Un momento, por favor. Right. 372. 372. That's kind of a lot. That's kind of a lot. Do I need to pee again? I might need to pee again. I do think I have... yeah. Oh, I hit over 700 followers on Twitter, which I thought was kind of cool. Which was kind of cool. Didn't think I'd hit anything over there. Okay, I'm gonna try and switch this on now. Yeah, it's alright. So we're playing Death Howl today. We're gonna finish the demo for Death Howl. Or at least I think we're gonna finish it. Who knows how long the demo actually is. You know what would be really ironic is if I like booted it up, went to that new area, and it was like, thanks for playing, like immediately. Would not be a surprise at all. Would not be in the least bit surprised. That's not how that works. Right, I will be peeing shortly. I will be peeing shortly. I don't know why I repeated that. But yeah, if anybody can remember, Death Howl is that Souls-like deck builder I was playing a couple of weeks ago. I gotta pee. I'll be back shortly.